Hey everyone, welcome back to Infraspace. We have just finished making our first spaceship repair. I've been moving a few things around in between episodes here. I've pulled all the circuit manufacturer or the electronics factories out here. They get a bonus from being near the miners. They also get a bonus from being near each other. So I've kind of just playing around a little bit with how I'm gonna redesign the settlement to try and combine some stuff together so that we're getting some bonuses and we're not ending up cluttered with factories where there should be houses, so to speak. So yeah, just pop these out here. I may end up looking at a distribution type setup for electronics, but at the moment these guys are creating and heading towards the construction facility. So that being said, let's pop up to the spaceship. We have now repaired the bridge. So each time electronics is produced, you'll get one extra unit. Each time plastic's produced, you'll get one extra unit. So I'm now getting a bonus to my electronics and my plastic down on the planet. So what else is next? What can we do? Don't have any of this stuff yet. Looking for things that we have the ability to craft. Oxygen, food, that's not yet. We got here concrete, steel, and home appliances. I don't know if I'm at that point yet. I mean, we could probably do this one. And we would get each time chemicals, organic waste, or methane are produced, you'll get an extra unit. Laser cannon. Don't think I've got nanotubes yet. So yeah, I might just pop this one up. It's gonna send materials over here. We've got some stuff in liquids. I don't know if I should pipe it over. Having storage empty. Wonder. Okay, so it's asking for crude oil. I'm wondering whether we can transport that or whether it's just worth me getting pipes. Let's see what we can do here. So they want chemicals. I don't think chemicals run on pipes. It's just mainly the crude. Chemicals are being delivered. Methane. So what? Let's see. Let's go methane from here. I'll do that. Yes, that will work. Okay, so let's get the crude oil. Where are we running oil from? Here's probably the closest. Like so. Okay, so those two are connected. It already has what it needs. So it's just waiting on the chemicals and the blue science. So chemicals are not something that is sent via pipe. It will need to be transported. So again, it'll take some time. Chemicals seem to generate from nothing. And it probably wouldn't hurt for me to bolster my chemical production. Maybe move it out here somewhere, but it literally just takes power. Which is an interesting one. I don't know how much I generate. Currently being delivered 78. I think I've got a couple of chemical labs here, just because I built all of this together so I could make food. Because we needed chemicals for the stem cell lab. Interesting. It might be worth me just moving this. And again, it comes down to where they get used. I need it for science packs. Here's our bonus now. So now that we've got the bridge, we're getting the bonus production on the factories. Also considered moving all the plastic factories together and putting them out near where we have our oil production, and maybe moving some more of these oil derricks out here, crude oil extractors, however you want to, moving them out here and then pumping back. Yeah, just some thoughts on deciding on how we want to have our population working, because I've built a couple more residential buildings, just 2 here from stuff that I'd moved when I moved all of our water and our water production and our oxygen carbon production. But yeah, I've just popped some stuff in here. I figure probably need maybe another park over here. Oh, no, I think we're good. Just trying to make sure that everyone has all the things they need. Let's look at research. We are researching large mines still. Okay, methane, we're a little, I guess, low on production. Crude oil. Let's see. Do we need more? Do I need more crude oil? I've got 300 of it. Like, is this overproduction? Or this is demand? No, it's production. Okay, so consumption is 260. We're only producing 24. I need to do something there. And consumption here. Okay, we do need to do something with chemicals. So let's see what we can do here. Let's build a bit of a road. Normal roads. Normal roads, please. Let's do this for the moment. Let's get some more chemicals. That's stem cell. That's chemicals lab. If we can... I want to rotate a bit more. What happens if I rotate you that way? Okay, then let's build a road. Cool. So just boosting our production. We've got enough people to work the jobs. I think we've got enough power at the moment. Yeah, we've got 970 out of 620. So this should just give us a bit of a boost in production of chemicals. Again, we're not anywhere near where we need to be. So it probably wouldn't hurt to do this again. Maybe move this road and pop a few more in here. I don't think I'll squeeze one in that spot. Let's just do that. Let's... what do I want? Roads. No. I want this one. Let's demolish this bit. Let's get our... Let's select our right thing. Would be real smart at the moment. Okay. Get 4 in there. And then, yep. Not that button. Potentially, what are we at now? 204. Okay. 198. Don't know how we've gone from 204 to 198, but I think it'll be because I... Oh, power. Power's an issue. I've got to get power out to this point. Okay. Let's do something with power. We gotta pop down another one of these guys. Everything covered. We need more staff. They're all running at 75% because there's not enough workers. Cool, let's pop down another habitat or two. And squeeze one in there. And these people want to live next to oil production, right? Again, I think moving these is a real smart move. And then using this area better. We're at 210. We'll get some more people coming in. We've got 424 housing. It just needs some more population. And then these ones will boost up. It will get us a lot higher. Get a few more people in. Power's still good. Plenty of steel. Lots of concrete. No real issues with traffic. Okay, that research is almost done. Okay, so we've got carbon distribution. Carbon collections there. We could probably push this up higher. It probably wouldn't hurt to have chemical distribution now. Oh no, that's crude oil. That's okay. That'll deliver fine. It's through pipes anyway. So they literally just need... Again, we can put these together somewhere close by to, say, the distribution center. And if we're just piping crude oil, we've got a whole big full tank here. Probably wouldn't hurt to have them all put in something similar to this, where we're actually, you know, combining them together. In terms of blue science, we're only producing 8 and we need 158. But that's could be for this, right? So, and let's look at what we can do in terms of moving these guys over here. I will need some piping. We have crude oil to here, which is cool. Okay, let's look at doing some magic here. Roads. Start with that. And I'm actually going to move these guys. So you need to go over here. Okay, that's 2. There's another one. No, that's not the one I want. All I'm making is those 2. What are you? Your research lab. Okay, so that will need to move over here too. Is it? Come on. Yeah, we'll work it out. Okay, so is that seriously all of that we're making? No, we've got 4 somewhere. Making 2 at the moment. It says we're making 8. Where are the rest? What am I missing? I don't see it. Must be mistaken. Don't. We've got research lab here. All right. Apparently that's all we're making. Oh, it's every 15 seconds. I get you. Okay, cool. So let's just make a few more of these. They're here somewhere. Is it in low tech? No. My bad. I've forgotten where all this stuff is. Science. Okay. 3, 4, 5. And again, let's see. Alright. We've unlocked large mines and can now build a large sand mine, a large sulfur mine, a large iron mine, and a large crude oil extractor. Feed a resource extraction to feed the hungry vigoring city. Yes, we will do that. I do want to get probably... I reckon... Sounds terrible. I think I want another... You know, we'll start with 5. Let's run this pipe a bit further. Get that going. Let's pop over here and have a look at these new mines. So large mines. Large crude oil extractor. Every 5 seconds we'll do 2. Whereas the small one, every 5 seconds does 1. So we'll double our output in a, I guess, probably a lot larger space. No, it's only marginally larger. Okay, well, you know what? I think I want to... Can I upgrade? It would be nice if you could hit a button and upgrade them. Okay, so again, it's using 16 megawatts. It's using double the power. Same number of people working it, though. And you're getting double the output. Which, that seems pretty much outright. So that, me just dropping that guy down means I could probably... get rid of 2 of them. They still should all be on the pipe network. Oh, no, maybe we've broken some pipes here. Is there a water pipe? Is there another one there? Yes. So, again, we can probably move the tank elsewhere. Yeah, I'll see what we can do in that space. I mean, obviously we're only producing 20 at the moment. And they still need 150, and I get it. That's this thing needing the 150. Right, what can we do with mines? Let's have a look at mines. So, sand mine, sulfur mine, large iron mine, large copper mine. So again, 6 megawatts, 2 per 5 seconds. And... okay, so it's actually using 3 times the power and only twice the output. Interesting. And it's slightly bigger footprint. Slightly bigger footprint. Okay, interesting. I'm actually not sure how I feel about using them. Alright, I'm hoping to get that laser running up on the thing too, so I can get rid of some of this stuff. Let's select a new research technology. Okay. Groundwater extraction. Methane fermentation. Cargo gondolas. What is a cargo gondola? Is that like road train type things? Oh, trains. Trains would be interesting. Don't know if I've got yellow science yet. We'll need to look into that. I mean, we can unlock some fences. That shouldn't... I know we're using a lot of blue at the moment. Groundwater extraction, maybe. Carbon's probably going to be needed very soon. So let's just pop on that one. If you look at the ship, there was a few that needed carbon, I think, from memory. Please, there'll be something that needs carbon. Yeah, so the laser cannon will need nanotubes. Okay, so we'll do that one next after we've done the thermal systems one. Definitely get the carbon up and running, because once we get the laser up and running, I think we can blast rocks and stuff out of the way, which will help us expand our building a bit. I'm still waiting. Need 100 odd. Being delivered is 3. We're doing 8 every minute. No, 4 every minute. So as you saw the production overview, 20 every minute. Yeah. Okay, let's have a little bit more of a look here. So green requires sand, aluminium, chemicals, and blue. And obviously any of the research labs are just looking for something that you've crafted. So obviously a lot of our production of blue at the moment is probably going into the green so that we can unlock our carbon nanotubes. So, you know what? I've got a few extra people. I've got 30 extra people. This is going to take, what, 20? So let's just do another row of these. I want them all facing the same way. Cool. And then I just need to run the pipes. Okay, so that should double us up to 40 a minute. Speed the game up a touch. And then as you see here, the carbon distribution's right here. So what else are we a bit low on? Chemical production's okay. Okay, we're now down low on oil. Is that just because the demand is high because they're filling up? Or because we actually need to make more oil? Okay, because this is now an extra 10, not 10 carbon, but oil, it's an extra 20 oil per minute. Okay, maybe it is worth us doing a little bit of a change up down here. So let's... Cool. I think they're all connected. Pipework should still be under there. Yes. Right, so we're now producing 144, which is still lower than the 368, but again, I think that's a demand because of what's happening at the moment. I wonder whether that demand will drop once this quest is done. How are we doing with... Again, so we've got a lot of gas in the network. methane gas. Is it just... I think it's just counting this. So we've already put the 250 in there. So really, we only need 10. And again, here, I think the same thing is the problem. It's not quite a accurate consumption gauge. Yeah, because that's almost done, right? I reckon we'll see once this last 5 blue science get delivered here. This number on the left here will drop. I think you'll find this will drop down to being almost nothing. I mean, like 8. We'll see. And off, just so we can watch the rocket fly away, I guess. And there it goes. This is just the module. Waiting to see this drop. Yep, it did. So, again, this is a moment in time, I guess you'll call it. We are now overproducing for a lot of stuff, which is fine. Look at the production we have of chemicals now. I think we're good. All right, so we're only producing 4 green science packs, so probably still need to look at a bit more in that space because, as you saw from the research screen, we're getting a bit lower on green left to go. There's still a bit, don't get me wrong. But we're going to need to start looking into yellow science. I don't think we've unlocked that yet. So you can see that that's going to need quite a few things that we currently don't have. Let's see, there's whatever that orange thing is, which looks like, oh no, that's probably like this organic waste, methane, and then what the red thing, which is motors, I guess. Okay. So let's go back to the ship, and as I said, I wanted to do the laser cannon next. I do need the nanotubes. We're going to need 100 green science, so otherwise I don't believe there's anything else that we have ready to go. Look at all these things, motors, superconductors. I think this will be probably the last ship repair. I don't know, do we make home appliances yet? Because otherwise this stuff's probably fine. We do. You know what, let's do that one. Let's, whatever one that one was. What was it? No. No, I saw it. Storage deck. Each time home appliance is produced, you get 2 extra units. Each time concrete and steel produced, you get 3. You know what? That's definitely something I want to do now. Now, that's going to put huge demand on our production. I think you'll see that the concrete will spike. It wants 1,500 steel. Now, that is going to eat into our production. But we've got 3,200 concrete and 7,800 steel, so I think we're okay. It'll just be a lot of trucks transporting. You'll probably see these guys coming now. There you go. They will start coming from everywhere, and then we'll be waiting on the home appliances stuff more than anything. There goes one. So currently being delivered is 12, and that will just ramp up. Yeah. So the more bits and pieces we have, again, where do we store our steel? We do have this one here, this small construction material storage. Has quite a bit of stuff in it. Quite a bit. No adamantine, but plenty of concrete, plenty of steel. Okay. We have 1 concrete factory. Again, I don't need tons at the moment. We've only got like this 1 little sand mine, 2 little sand mines as well, so probably wouldn't hurt to drop a big sand mine out somewhere and start producing a bit smarter here, but this shouldn't take that long, to be brutally honest. It'll just be the delivery window. It'll be all the trucks coming over here. Collect stuff from here. As long as it's not delivering straight from here. I think it is. I think it's delivering from the factory and not from the storage. That's a bit daft. Surely this... Okay, then that's a problem. Got all this stuff to build with, but nothing to actually produce. So we are going to need to potentially bolster concrete production up. But that being said, do actually 70 a minute. I think that'll change. Right, so that's going to take its time. What should we do now? Nanotubes are almost done. We are okay on jobs to people. Again, probably wouldn't hurt to put another residential building in. And then we need to start working on what else is next. Food-wise, we seem okay. Survival food's a little low. Do I need to boost up some of this? I mean, that's survival food. Where are they made? Simple farms. You just need water. How many simple farms do I have? Should I be moving simple farms to a simple farm area for simple farmers to work? Making 6 a minute. We're just on the borderline, so you know what? Takes 2 peoples and 4 megawatts. Just need to run some water there. Do I? Just connect these two together. Cool. 50% efficiency, because we don't have enough workers, apparently. Cool. Let's build another house. I feel like I need more greenery. I don't know if it helps at all. Parks are 100%. Home appliances are going to be a problem at the moment because we are using a lot. Only got the 2 factories. Electronics and plastic. Excuse me. Need probably pop a 3rd factory in here. And then once we get some more people in, we'll be okay. We'll have an influx of circuits coming, I'm sure. These guys are good. All right. And that should just help a little bit. We're now making 21. And then once this is done, we'll get a boost. 6. All right, let's look at... Got in the way of sand, not much. Right. We've unlocked a carbon nanotubes and can now build a nanotubes factory, a water distillery, and an industrial chemicals lab. Okay. Water distillery. Removes all water impurities through the distillation process. Takes 5 water, puts out 2 distilled water. I'm assuming I need that for the other stuff we're about to make. Mid-tech. I don't know what the green thing is. Computer factories and, okay, industrial chemicals lab. Okay, so we need to do some production here. So it needs methane, it needs chemicals. But our chemical production here. Yes? Yes. Okay, let's see what we can do in this space. I want to probably build 2 of them for the moment. We need to have the distilled water nearby, and I need methane. And then computer factories. Let's kind of jumping ahead a little, but there for the moment. So the nanotubes factory will need this. This needs the water. So let's go to water distillery. I don't really want to back-to-back these guys, but I'd love to have 4 of these. Bring on more people. I did not do that. Why do you not have oxygen? I know, my pipe network is terrible. So you need 2 and 4. We need at least 2 distilled water per unit. How much are we going to be using? Right, you know what? Let's just get it running and work on what it looks like afterwards. It's terrible. I know it's terrible, and I'm sorry. What I plan to do here is actually do... What are you going to need? 5. Oof, that's a lot. Right, let's just pipe it into the network and we'll see what happens. Okay, let's get some roads. Cool. So we'll look at water production because that'll now be a problem. Yep. A few more of these guys. With the... That's in mines, right? No, that's not. I was hoping we get a bigger water generator. Okay, we're going to need a few more of these then. See what we can do here. Rotate. Oop, not. Reach a population of 500 was the thing that just popped. Can I do that? Aha, I can. Alright, let's get some pipes hooked up. Are you connected? I think you are. Okay, so we got a few more running there. We still need some more people coming in. What is closer? We'll see. Need methane over here, so let's get that connected. We've got 1. Pipe's right there. Okay. You have a road right here. Do I need to rotate the building? Yes. Okay. So you have water, distilled water, industrial chemicals are being made. And let's do the last piece before we wrap up, which is nanotubes. So again, it's not a ton we're going to need. Well, not right at this very second. I could put 1 there and 1 here. And that will be our output. So that's 2 every 40. 2 every 20. So we're probably good at the moment. And that will start doing its thing and making us some nanotubes. Right, I will wrap up here. We'll just quickly select another research. Let's just do fences for the moment, just to get them ticked off. And that's just some blue science, which won't take very long at all. Probably almost instant, knowing the amount that I'm now producing. Look at all these trucks waiting to get out. Out you come, boys. And they all stream on over to the research lab. I do need to do greens here and then maybe yellows next to it. We'll work out what delivery I need and then move the labs. Another lab here, right? Look, it's unlocked. Move the labs closer, so it probably would be smart to maybe pop them out of there and let's grab our lab. Oh, they're all lined up still. Can I grab... Trucks are all going to go, what? In you go. Cool. You're coming with me. Put one... I'll rotate you and squeeze you in like that. Grab the other one. Cool. Alright. Hooray. Alright, so we'll move them closer to where they're needed. I'll move these guys over to here. And we'll build enough space to be able to do a similar unit. So you can see here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I build a road, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Enough? There. That one. That should be enough space to fit these guys in. And then we just move them to here. And I'll just need to make sure I've got things hooked up where it needs to be. I think we're good, actually. Everything else is delivered by manually. All right. Wrapping up point. Thank you all for watching. Comments down below. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Got some optimization to do. It really does make sense to have things in areas and being delivered with like distribution centers, but it's the aluminium one. We need to make sure we're good in that space. Probably wouldn't hurt to move him closer, but then you'll have all these trucks coming. Anyway, wrapping up point. Thank you all for watching. Comments below. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.